Sometimes I ask myself why we put ourselves through these things, why we feel we have to climb the toughest climbs and push our bodies to the brink of collapse. This is my journey up Acatenango. Hey, good morning guys. It is Friday the 13th and today we're gonna hike a volcano and camp on it. So what could go wrong, right? I have packed my bag because for this hike you have to take your own bag with like 4 liters of water is what they recommend. But I also have camera gear. So here's like everything that I've packed. I have no idea how heavy this is gonna be, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I have a feeling it's very heavy. Also, I am afraid that I'm gonna be the weakest link on this hike today because of all this stuff and being like, hold on guys, I have to take a photo. But yeah, so that's that. I've got like the bare essentials with me, a sweater to try not to freeze because apparently it gets very cold at night. And then yeah, all my gear and stuff. So next up is we leave and we won't get back until tomorrow around midday. So this is gonna be a fun adventure and I'm excited to share it with you. Alright, so I made it onto the van now. We're ready to go to the hike, but what was really ridiculous is I tried to get some cash out right before we left and 2 ATMs didn't work. The first one had no cash. The second one, a lady got her card stuck in it right before I got there. So I guess I was lucky that I didn't try. And then the third one, finally I got cash. I ran back and the van already left without me, so they had to come back and pick me up, and that's why now I'm probably the person everyone hates already. So it's going really well. But yeah, so now we've got about an hour-and-a-half drive. We've just been dropped off and you can rent sticks and some extra clothes like hats and gloves here as well. I think this is going to be an adventure for sure. Holy crap. We just did like the first, I think, probably 15 minutes. And it's all just steep uphill and carrying a bag. Not easy.
You know what I want to do?
I can't even remember if I've already said what we're doing, but we've just stopped for lunch. It's absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at that tree. It's incredible. But I will admit and say that, Ross, I wish you were here because could have used some serious help carrying that bag. Oh, it is pretty tough, I have to say. I think we just did like the first hour-and-a-half, 2 hours, something like that, and it's just gravel up. So carrying 4 liters of water around, plus my gear, makes me feel like a toothpick that's about to snap in half. Or pass out, either one. But yeah, and it's like really nasty because you're sweating, but then it's like a chilly wind, so you're like cold but sweaty, but cold but sweaty. It's hella tough, but like I was just saying to Steph, you know, they always say the most beautiful views come after the toughest climbs. Let's find out if that's true. Here's to hoping it is. And just like that, we're at the top. No big deal, right? So yeah, we made it. There's the campsite. Whoops. We're zoomed in. Let's not do that. Oh,
Mira el volcán.
Oh my god, you can see the smoke.
Oh,
look at that.
Oh,
Oh my god. Wow. It's amazing.
The best bathrooms view.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
It's amazing, you can hear it.
And see it and
Yeah.
feel it almost.
But the break at base camp was short-lived. 20 minutes later, I decided to go on another 3-hour hike just to see El Fuego erupt up close. Right now, we're in the middle of 2 volcanoes. And we have to go back up that to see some lava action. These are the only 2 clips I have of that night, but I will never forget the words spray painted on a rock we passed. You will understand strength when strength is all you have left. That was honestly the only thing that kept me going. Was it worth it? What do you think? I don't really even know where to start with last night. But basically we made it to base camp. And then 20 minutes later, they were like, hey, who wants to hike? I'm so out of breath still, this is ridiculous. It is one of the toughest nights and toughest things I've done. So after making it to base camp, carrying that bag for ages, they were like, hey, who wants to go hike up there to get a cooler view? And, you know, can't say no to that. So at like 6 or 7, I don't remember when we left, I did another insane downhill, insane uphill hike, an hour and a half each way about. And I have to say, I had nothing in my stomach, nothing whatsoever, because I didn't have time to eat dinner. So basically, I ended up getting sick. Like, I mean, I got nauseous and thought I was gonna throw up for the entire way back. But I totally like held it in, and then as soon as I saw base camp was like within 10 feet from me, I just tried to throw up. Obviously I had nothing in my stomach, so I couldn't even throw up, but it was such a tough night. And then this morning, wow, it looked good. This morning people were going to, they left at about 4:15 this morning to hike up to the top for the sunrise. And I just had to say no. Like, I just had to make the call for my sanity and my well-being, because my legs are still jello and I have to hike the whole, you know, 3-4 hours back down with the bag today. So this has been one of the toughest things I have put myself through. But this morning I actually got a really cool shot of the Milky Way with a volcano, so hey, it's all worth it, right? Alright, I'm gonna brush my teeth. This is the toilet. I just had a pee right there. Doesn't smell nice, but you get a really cool view.
We have to carry those, huh?
Yeah.
That is green one, too. I think there's only
So
one.
why do we do this to ourselves? Because when everything within you is screaming to give up. Sketchy! But you keep putting one foot in front of the other, you begin to respect what you're really capable of. Because you have to walk further and fight harder than most to see things most won't. Because at the end of the day, sharing an experience like this with 7 strangers turns them into 7 adventurers you'll never forget. Plus, of course, celebratory tacos. Until next time, be good to one another, be good to our planet, and keep adventuring.